Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best of one Strixhaven draft. Alright, well, we open Ecological Appreciation. This card is really strong. It lets you dig up and get 2 creatures from your deck, and then your opponent gets to choose, but as long as you have a pretty good selection of creatures, you end up getting some pretty good creatures out there if you pay like 7 or 8 mana. So I think this card's really good. I've seen it do really good things. Can be on the expensive side, but otherwise there's just Mage Hunter's Onslaught as something else I'm interested in, first pick. Other good cards in here, I like the Woe Eater, I like Enthusiastic Study, Shield Mage is good, Masterpiece of course, Anatomy, Field Trip, but I'll take the Mythic. This card's good. I've been impressed. Alright, follow-up pick, well, in green we have absolutely nothing. Well, what's the best card in here? I mean, Silverquill Silencer is good, but it's going to be a lot better in a best of 3. And it's a gold card. Hunt for Specimens is a good learn card. You get a body plus you get to learn. That is quite good. Or we could take Intro to Annihilation because it's colorless and it's one of the better lessons you can get. I'm okay taking the Intro to Annihilation here. Alright, well, I could take the Daemogoth Titan, which technically green, and I guess we could dig up if we wanted to. Although our opponent chooses, like I said. Bayou Groff is actually a pretty good one with Ecological Appreciation, because for 5 mana, you can actually dig this one up. It's pretty cool. Anatomy, another card I could just get here. Mentor's Guidance is good. It works really well with Magecraft, because you end up getting double Magecraft effects off of it. Otherwise I could just take the Anatomy and see what keeps flowing. I'm okay with that, actually. Let's just take the Anatomy. Alright. The pick now. Well, you take the Field Trip. It's going to work well with both Appreciation and digging up these guys, so I'm okay with that. I like the Wrangler, too. And I like Elemental Summoning. But we'll take Field Trip. I think it's a good card. Ooh, well, Dreamstrix pick 5 is pretty cool, actually. Might be a good sign for Quandrix. Because, yeah, 3 mana, 3/2 flyer that can also learn. Yeah, I like that a lot. So let's take the Dreamstrix. Nothing in green worth taking anyway, so I'm alright with that. You can also find it off Appreciation for a relatively low cost. Alright. Here, the green card is just Spine Carrick. That's not worth it. Illuminate History is a playable lesson, but then we're kind of... I don't know if I want to go Gruul here. Could take the Adept. Not a super exciting pick, but playable 2-drop in case we need it. Alright. Looting can sometimes be useful. Okay. Arcane Subtraction, Eureka Moment. These are good options. Campus Guide and Quandrix Campus. I could see actually taking the Campus here. It doesn't take up a slot in the deck. It fixes the mana. It lets us scry. And I'm usually not short on playables. Although both of these have a decent chance of making the deck, I would probably still just take the Campus and make sure we get at least one. Make our mana better. Not take up a slot in the deck. Let's take the second Field Trip here. Get some more learn and ramp. I'm liking that. Big play. Playable combat trick. I guess we can take it. Tangle Trap, more of a sideboard card, and I feel like I never sideboard into it, even when I do have it, so alright, we can take Teach by Example or Resculpt here. Teach by Example, what, copying Appreciation? That doesn't seem that likely. Maybe just take the Resculpt in case we end up with, like, no removal. You can also randomly do it on your own dudes. Make like a surprise blocker, maybe. I don't really like Symmetry Sage, but I'll cut blue for now. Take another Resculpt, I guess. Take a Befuddler. Neither of these cards. Well, Shaman in case we have to dip out a green. Yeah, we could end up Prismari here. definitely a chance of that happening. Seemed like the blue, I mean, we got 5th pick Dream Strix and all the blue is flowing late. Not that it was good blue. So, I don't know. We might still be able to make Quandrix work. Or Prismari Splash Green. We could possibly do that too. We'll see. Crackle with power. Well, this is cool with a bunch of ramp, but double red splash seems challenging. Other options. Could take the Bayou Groff. Could take another Quandrix Campus. I mean, we could take Crackle with power. We're not giving up much for it. And if we do end up Prismari, could definitely win the game. I mean, with 8 mana, I guess you just deal 10 damage to your opponent. But you do it up to 5 targets. You know what? Let's do it. You can, like, wipe a board with it. And even for, what, 5 mana? 5 mana, you deal 5 damage to 5 targets? That seems insane. Alright, we could take the Celebrant here. Although maybe it makes more sense to take the Apprentice at that point. Or we could just take the Elemental Summoning. If we're dipping out of green and maybe just splashing Appreciation, I don't even know if we're doing that if we don't have a high creature count. There's also Spectacle Mage in here, which makes Crackle with power quite a bit better. Maybe we'll wheel it. I kind of feel like 2-drops are going to be important. Let's take the Apprentice. It is multicolor, but... So we could take Environmental Sciences, but Creative Outburst is pretty excellent. Can ramp or deal 5 damage to anything. Maybe we wheel... I don't know, something. We'll see. Trickster. That'd be wishful thinking, I think. Alright, well, we got a Trickster here, or we could take Fractal Summoning or Pop Quiz. Well, Trickster is good because we're removal light at the moment. I feel as though we're probably Prismari, which is okay. Not the worst thing to ever happen. Not great for us right now either, though, admittedly. We need some playables. I'll take the Trickster here, though, over Pop Quiz and Fractal Summoning. I mean, both of these are good, too, though. And Learning is very good. But this buys time, and it's an evasive creature. I feel like it's kind of important. Okay, we can take the Spectacle Mage here. I'm cool with that. Another one. Oh, no, here would take... Well, Serpentine Curve, too. A lot of goodies in here. We'll take the Divide by Zero, though. This card is excellent. Bounce plus Learn is very, very good. So we take the Subtraction or the Assistant. Assistant, maybe getting back Crackle with power. Yeah, that could be pretty amazing. It also flies. So maybe take the Historian. There's also Effigy and Wormhole Serpent, but... And there's Curate. Curate is good if we have like a Serpentine Curve plan going, but I think we probably want some cheap things here so that we can live long enough to kill our opponent with Crackle with power. Because I don't really like Symmetry Sage very much. I don't think it's a very good card. And I prefer to not play the Befuddler. And to be honest, I'm not loving the fact that we've got Resculpts in here, but... Here, maybe I take the Spell Satchel. I don't really like that either, but I'm curious if we might need it. So now it's Spectacle Mage versus Elemental Summoning. Well, I think we're down to 1 Learn card, and we already have... Well, I guess we have 2. But Spectacle Mage actually looks kind of important here. So I'll take the Curate, I think, over the second Adept. Yeah, Curate can be good. Make your mark, maybe, in case I need it. Take the worst card here. Battle Seer's playable. Alright. Tempted I actually like. Tempted by the Orc is legit good. There's also Elemental Masterpiece, though, which is really good with the Spectacle Mages. But stealing your opponent creature for 4 mana, really valuable to have, actually. And considering how little removal we have, we basically don't have any removal. Divide by 0 bounce, and a creative outburst for 1,000,000 mana, so I'm going to take this to have some way to interact with my opponent's things. Could take the explosive welcome here. Probably makes sense. There's not much else here for us, so take that. This really deals 5 damage to 5 targets for 5 mana? Is that right? That's hard to believe because it's so strong. All right. I've won with Stadium before, but here we're taking debate since we're a little bit light on ways to kill my opponent, or ways to interact with their stuff, I should say. So another Spectacle Mage. Yeah, we can keep playing them. I mean, at this point, we've got some expensive stuff in here. And I guess the more you have, the more Crackle with Power gets even better. So another Historian, probably worth it. Another just 2-drop to buy some time. Are we playing Spell Satchel? I mean, I'd prefer not to, but if I have to, I guess I will. It does ramp as well into some of our things. Kelpie Guide's a great card. One of my favorites in the set, so I'll take that. Thrill of Possibility, I guess, would be an option as well. Teach by Example. Copying. So if you copy Crackle with Power for 7 mana, you could deal 5 damage to up to 5 targets twice. I mean, there's nothing else here for us, so I guess we just take it. Pop Quiz is good value. Or I could take the Elemental Summoning. I mean, I don't have any actual creatures to dig up yet, so I think I actually want to take the Summoning, as much as I love Pop Quiz, especially given that we've got the Spectacle Mages. Opt is good. The chances of it making the deck, maybe. You know, it makes more hands keepable too, which I kind of like, and given that we probably need some lands a lot of the time, I'll take it. I don't know if it's going to make the deck, but we'll see. All right, Subtraction we'll take. Some more Learn. Take the Spectacle Mage. Good. I'm okay playing 4 of them, probably. I mean, maybe not, but it's okay. Whirlwind Denial. Well, we're Removal Light, so maybe I take a Counterspell. I don't really like it that much. Definitely don't like Reject. I'm actually just going to take the Uncommon. Unlock the Vault a little bit more here. So we ended up with an okay looking deck, actually. We have to make a few cuts here. So 13 creatures. That's also like... we can count all of our... well, we can get rid of this. Make your... so learn stuff can count as extra creatures too. Are we off the Resculpt plan? I'm thinking it might be a good idea, although it is nice to be able to like Resculpt in response to removal, even just Resculpt, make a 4/4. Or sometimes they attack with like a 3/3 and then you can Resculpt and kill their 3/3. But we're so light on creatures, I don't know if that's the plan we want to go for here. Like, I might just want to cut Resculpts and go for more of a card draw plan. Maybe we're off Spell Satchel. We have so much ramp, we don't need mediocre ramp. Do I want to keep the Teach by Example? So actual ways to kill my opponent's things. Well, we're not as bad as it might look. We've got Crackle with Power, obviously, which I'm still just having a hard time believing this. So for 5 mana, can deal 5 damage to 5 targets. Wow. That just seems insane. Yeah, but ways to kill my... maybe, you know, Curate versus Opt. We don't get value out of having stuff in our graveyard, really, do we? I guess for Assistant we do. Just thinking Opt has to be better. Let's cut the curate. Leave the opt. It's 1 mana. Leave the teach by example. And then we've got, I guess we can counter, we can kill with that, can steal their stuff. Yeah. This is a weird Prismari deck. I don't think it's terrible. But yeah, it's what we've got here, so it's, way more blue than red, although we still need both. I don't think we got any, didn't get any Prismari Campus, so that's okay. We'll just run an extra blue. And call it a deck. Alright. Prismari. Yeah. Alright. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. Alright, round 1, it's a keep. I think playing the guide first is probably better than the mage, just because the guide can ramp for everything, whereas the mage can only ramp for more expensive things. But maybe based on this hand, we do the mage first. I'm still going to go guide. Environmental Sciences would have been a pretty good learn card to have access to. Not having that could be an issue. So I can do Historian. So we have 4 mana. 7. Wonder if I have to do Subtraction and Rummage. I think we do. So we'll play the Historian. And pass. Leave up Arcane Subtraction. And I think we are going to rummage, so we'll get rid of the denial. All right. Because we want to hit a land pretty badly here, I think. All right. Well, we got our land. That's good. So now we're up to basically being 1 mana shy. Alright, well, that's good enough. So now we can at least do... We have Outburst mana, 1 mana from Explosive Welcome. Sure. So 4, 5. Well, I guess we can copy Heated Debate. Let's do that. So this. And then we can go Heated Debate, kill that, plus kill that. And then we can get in with our flyers. That's pretty good. Maybe Deadly Brew is what they're doing now. Could be. No? Well, I can play the Battle Seer, but I think I'm just going to smash with the Spectacle Mages for now. Alright, so then we'll go... Outburst. Kill that. And we'll get... oh, don't mind if I do. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So should be able to just kill them outright here. So X, we just want to pay 2, and we have to 1 there and 1 here. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Alright, this hand I think we'll mulligan. It's got Crackle with power, which was obviously pretty bonkers last game, but we don't have any red mana and a bunch of red spells, so I don't like that. This one we'll keep. And I think we'll ditch probably the Opt. Yeah, actually Opt is fine. That way we can at least go Historian, Trickster, start building towards this Crackle with power. Just a couple mana away from this doing all sorts of work for us anyway, so alright. Let's do the Apprentice. I guess they could have removal, but I'm alright with it. Well, are they missing their land drop here? Sure. Well, a little bit a ways away from stealing that. With the Tempted by the Orc, but that's alright. It's probably a wise choice. So we'll just play another Historian and attack for 4 here. Sure. I mean, now we're literally just a land away from winning with Crackle with power, because we can just kill their creature and then... Wait, oh, I see now. I see how it works. Well, we still win. I understand. Each of up to X targets. Why did I think it was 5 targets? You guys have probably just been screaming at your screen about that, huh? The funny thing is, the card is still really good. Still really good, but... yes, clearly worse. But 8 mana for 10 damage to 2 targets is probably still good enough to win plenty of games here. But yes, I get it now. I'm sure you guys are just livid at home. Oh my gosh. You guys are just like punching your chair like, what is he talking about? All right. We'll see you for the next game here. All right, we'll keep this. This hand needs some help. Admittedly, hand needs a little help. Well, timely draw there. And the nice thing about land draws with Spectacle Mage is it kind of does double duty of working us towards this explosive welcome, so that's cool. But I kind of feel like the Dream Strix is the right card to play here, but yeah, we probably want to push damage through, I'm guessing. Now, if they kill Dream Strix here, do I rummage? Probably. I mean, we need to hit our land drops, so I think if they kill Dream Strix, we'll probably oh, I could divide that by 0. It's kind of cool. And then I can rummage. I kind of like that, actually. Let's do that. And yeah, let's rummage. So we'll get rid of the Whirlwind Denial, I think. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh. And to trade now, huh? Alright. I'm cool with that, too. I think we likely rummage again if they kill Dream Strix. Although I don't want to get rid of either of these, and I don't really want to get rid of a Spectacle Mage either, so that's a little tricky. But at the same time, I need lands, so I feel like I need to rummage, so I guess I would get rid of one Mage. But to be honest, I don't even exactly want to do that. Ah, Bookworm, that's a good one. Yeah, well, let's get the Mage down. Well, at least they're only at 5 lands. It's not the worst. I guess we'll ditch the battles here. At least then I can cast Crackle with power for... I mean, potentially have them dead, depending on what they play here. If I draw a land. I mean, there's still some what-ifs. Our guys need to live, and... Wow. Just lava axing opponents for the win here. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, well, that's a keep. Once again, I guess if we don't draw a land... Oh, well, we did. Good. I was going to say, if we don't draw a land, maybe Arcane Subtraction can, I don't know, do something for us. Oh, good rip there. I suppose I should be playing blue mana for the Tempted by the Auric, but that's all right. I'm going to get the Spectacle Mage down here. No, we don't need to attack into theirs. Crackle with power, getting it back with Assistant. Not the worst. Ooh, Spellbinder. Well, got some pretty good options in our hand here. I don't know which ones they're going to take. Are they going to take the Crackle? Because we're a land away from it? Oh. It's an unexpected choice there. I think we'll take it. Creative Outburst, huh? Well, I might just crack that for a treasure and be okay with it. That way, at least if we draw a... I mean, they know we have Whirlwind Denial, but it's all right. So I guess I probably counter that. All right. So I can Crackle with power now. And I can eventually get it back with Assistant. I kind of like that. Still 2 lands away from Creative Outburst. Let's just Crackle. Let's just Crackle that. I don't really want to do it like this. Like, I could just Lava Axe them, but I can get it back and probably finish them off with it at some point. Ooh, getting that back. It's pretty good. I see. Well, we have Arcane Subtraction, so I guess we can do that if we have to. We're still kind of far ahead on the race anyway, so... Alright, let's do this. And then we can get... Summoning... Anatomy... Let's do the Anatomy, actually. This lets us rip a land, potentially go Anatomy Adept, so we get a blocker for Historian, as well as able to attack in with the Spellbinder. I'm not sure what they're choosing yet, either. They might... We're a ways away from Tempted by the Auric, so I'm not... Yeah, that's interesting. Still attacking. Also interesting. Alright. So we have our 5th land. I think we'll just go land, Anatomy. Oh, do they have the shock? They do, they get us pretty good. Alright. Not having it's a lot better for us. Alright. Guess they got us pretty good there. So let's go Adept and Historian here. Pass. If we do draw the blue, we can steal and pay the extra mana, but we're a ways away from the outburst, I suppose. So I guess we block here, here, and jump here. All right. GG's. We'll see you for the next one. All right, this looks like a keep to me. I think we want to play the blue mana first for Tempted by the Auric. Nice. Love the timely, illustrious historian. That's nice. Alright. So we can kill that, or we can learn. I'm okay with bouncing it and finding something here. Like, let's just get our elemental summoning. That way we can play a 4/4 next turn. Don't quite have the mana for that yet, but Pledge Mage has first strike. The Leech Fanatic gives lifelink. We're ahead on the race. Just gonna be patient. We've just got some big explosive stuff in hand, so it feels better to be patient here, in my opinion. So I think we'll actually kill the Pledge Mage. Alright, so now we can... You don't want to crack with power just yet. Makes sense. Got a lifelink flyer. It's pretty good. Alright, we have the 8 mana, so now I think we'll just... I mean, we can deal 10 damage to 2 targets. Not currently lethal, though. Oh, Humiliate got us real good here. Our opponent just humiliated us. Oh, that's a good draw. So, yeah, let's kill the Orator here. And we'll get Subtraction. So we can play the Adept. That's actually a good draw. And we'll pass. They don't know we have the Subtraction, so that's nice, actually. I think I'll just probably block here. I don't want to lose my Adept either, so this is probably the wiser way to do it. I'll do the Anatomy. I could do the Intro to Annihilation. I don't really want them to draw. Oh, that's a good draw. And we have 8 mana too. Perfect. Let's see. So we do Battles here. We're at 8. We do this. We do... probably this. And we'll get in for 7. So we'll bottom the land. So we'll pass. All right, see you for the next one. All right, we'll keep this hand. We don't have red mana, but the Adept at least lets us loot if we don't rip lands in the next 2 draws. Yeah, because we still at least get 2 more draws. So that's cool. So now at least we can go Adept into Dream Strix. Pretty good. I mean, I feel like we've opened Crackle with power every single game too, which is pretty crazy. Lorehold Excavation, cool. Yeah, nice draw there. So let's go Strix here. Kind of have to. The nice thing about Dream Strix is you kind of have to deal with it. And if you don't, it's still doing its job. So, wonder if I just want a heated debate now, Or just get the Spectacle Mage online. Well, just going to heat a debate. It seems a little weird. The Spectacle Mage would let us race maybe a little bit more efficiently, but I'm kind of okay with this too. This also technically maybe lets us rip a red mana and go Historian plus Spectacle Mage. I may also be willing to loot away Historian. But, yeah, actually, I think I'm okay with that. Got a good-looking Lorehold deck there. Sure. That's cool. I think we'll still ditch that. There's another red, so let's see. 1, 2, 6. This is one cheaper. So if I get one more mana, I mean, because I can kill both of his dudes. And I can get in for 6. Honestly, that does seem pretty good. I think I'm going to do it. It just seems like a good opportunity to do it. Because otherwise, if I draw another land, I guess I can deal 10, but I don't want to deal with like Pillar Drop Warden either and Effigy doing stuff, so I think I'm just going to do this. So we'll target this. And target that. And then just get in. So wipe his board, get in for 6. That's pretty good. They have to deal with our flyers. I like it. Interesting choice, expelling the lesser power creature. Just because it makes stuff cheaper. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, they must have an answer for Dreamstrix anyway. That would make more sense. All right. So we'll get an elemental summoning. Warsinger's pretty good. Ooh. And I can steal their War Singer. They're not going to like that. So we'll bust the Historian here. Alright, I guess I don't get anything out of it either. And then we'll just... Oh, really? Wow. The Historian. Do we have anything in our yard to bring back? I guess not. Just bounce that. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, that's a good keep here. Crackle with power. Keeps showing up. That's cool. Uh-oh. Let's see what they take. Probably a debate, I guess? Maybe the Crackle with power. Make me pay a minimum of 7 for it. Alright, ultimately they went with the heated debate, which is probably a pretty good idea. I mean, we need to play blue for Tempted by the Auric, but I kind of want to play stuff that they already know about first. But at this point, I probably play the island next turn. So let's see here. Guess we can go Historian. They know about the Arcane Subtraction, but that's alright. Alright. So, probably take the summoning here. Alright, so we'll land. Guess we'll do the summoning. And then we'll pass. Nice. Let's see here. block. So I think we'll go Battle Seer to block the effigy, and then we'll go Opt. If they have more removal, this gets us, but if they don't, it's okay. I suppose we can also scry before we opt to, which is good. Alright, well, unfortunately for us, they pretty much had everything. 2, 5, 6. I mean, we need 8 to do Crackle, so maybe we need something better there. I mean, technically we need land, but I think we need to prevent damage more. Although at this point, I don't know if it matters. Let's see. Well, yeah, I think we actually keep this, because that way... Oh, no. Yeah, if we rip a land, at least we can kill Spellbinder and Effigy. Alright. At least it's a plan. Or I could also just copy the Heated Debate, but I needed to draw the land in order to do that, so... Guess we're dead now. Because I'm 1 mana shy of copying Heated Debate. And I can't do Crackle. I can only kill 1 thing with Crackle. I'm 1 mana shy of copying Crackle, killing 2 things. It's basically just 1 mana shy of getting out of this situation, unfortunately. Alright. Well, ended up going 4-3 with this deck, I think. So, not bad. I mean, I didn't think our deck was nuts, but Crackle with Power... Yeah, it played really well, even if I read it wrong. Driving everybody insane, I'm sure. Just the comment section is just going to be full of people just like, I'm going to hunt you down, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to slit your throat, I'm going to find you. So now I got to watch my back, because people are going to be after me for that. So hopefully the draft videos can continue if I'm still alive. Let's look at some Strixhaven pack 1, pick 1s here. Pack 1, pick 1. Oh, easy Bolt. I haven't gotten to play Bolt in a while in this format, so easy one there. Love that. Next, I would probably go, I guess, Trickster over Spear. I mean, Spear is gold. It only works for 1 school. Trickster is pretty excellent. It'd be pretty unusual to cut a trick. You'd have to have a pretty amazing deck to start cutting Tricksters. Evasive creature that tempos and buys time. Mortality Spear is very good, though. And finally, I guess I'd take the Tendrils. Monocolor, one-sided fight spell. Pretty excellent. All right. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. We will see you for the next one.